Hello and welcome to the Humble Seer. So this is the hidden side of the exotic Rihanna. So let's get into it. We're going to first pull a card to lay the foundation, kind of get an idea of who she is, that hidden side that we don't see. So let's get that card and then we will get into finance, we'll get into family, love, and close out with career. Okay? All right. Puppet. Manipulation, strings, theater, obedience. Okay, now this is a great card for her because she is the puppeteer. She is no puppet. This young woman is no puppet. She is a boss. Okay, I mean, let's be real. Now, I get also that she will talk about you behind your back. She doesn't, she doesn't like a whole lot of people, but she doesn't realize that. She will speak about you in the most negative of terms behind your lovely back. And you will be her puppet. She will be the puppeteer. Okay? She is no puppet, never has been from the beginning of her career. Okay? This young lady knew what she wanted and she got it. All right, now let's go into her finances. Let's get a finance card. I get that obviously she has Fenty. She has a lingerie line, I believe. I mean, she's has a lot of music, a very large library of music. So she is very, very successful and very young. Okay, let's get a money card for Rihanna. Okay. A professional growth. Focus on continuous growth in your career. Okay. Professional growth. I get from this card that Rihanna is not done inventing and creating and doing other things in terms of money. Let's get a career and money card as well. We're going to talk about career at the end, but let's get a card and see what else the cards want to tell us as it relates to, okay. That just flew out, so we'll take it and see what it says. It says interview. Okay. Because she is her own boss, really, she does a lot of interviewing. Now, all I get is she will be creating more, doing more. She doesn't even know this yet, but there will be other things that she does, and she will be interviewing people for just all sorts of things because she sits at the helm. And that's why this card wants to come out and say, hey, I interview, I'm the boss. I'm the one that hires and so on and so forth. It's all about me being a boss. So finances are excellent. And, she's not going to have a lot of financial issues. Celebrities get sued, and I don't see her being any different. She'll be sued, but they won't get the most of her money. I mean, it's just not going to happen. All right, let's move on to family, and I'm going to pull some oracle cards on family. I'm just drawing. Well, actually, let's first pull a tarot card on family for the exotic Rihanna. Her pronunciation is Rihanna, but people call her Rihanna. I don't think she minds, though. Okay. Let's get that card on family. Okay. Don't go anywhere, Rihanna. All right. So we have it's burdensome. Okay, now this family is, I get that it's her immediate family with her husband. Well, not her husband, because I don't see them ever walking down the aisle, but they'll be together forever. This would be ASAP, as well as her family, mother, father. And it is somewhat burdensome. Now, Rihanna she has 2 sons. I feel like she'll have more children, but I see a daughter in her future. But she has children, and I get that family life is somewhat of a burden to her. Now, as it relates to her children, I get that ASAP, he's a very good father, and he's very present in those children's lives. But I get that just family in general, it's just too much coming at her. And I get that's always going to be the case. It wasn't before, but now that she has children, it's a different story. And it's not to say she doesn't love her children, because she absolutely does. But I just get ASAP is the one that really takes care of those boys. Okay, look, but when that girl comes along, it'll be a different story. Okay, so we have reject. We'll go over these once I pull them. This is for family. We have yield, promise. Let's get one more. Let's get one from another deck, and then we'll go over them. Okay. Thinking. Okay. Very interesting cards, but not negative, really. Okay, so reject, negation, never, forbid, and taboo. Okay, it's like, I guess that's not the most positive, but what I get from that is that she just rejects the idea of all of this going on around her. She doesn't like a lot of things going on around her. She likes her peace, right? And so she'll reject things, she'll forbid like people coming around. She'll come around when she wants to, is what I get. Okay, then we have yield, which is force, concede, surrender, and accept. And as it relates to family, and I get that she's not going to yield. She's not going to, I get that she's somewhat of a wild child and she likes it that way, and she's not going to change. She's going to be who she is. Okay, we have a promise, oath, contract, emotional bond. And this is for her and her husband, even though we're getting ready to get into love, but we'll get into different relationships as well as in terms of love, because we know that Rihanna is not faithful to ASAP, but he got into that knowing it. So she made an oath, speaking of which, that's a nice segue into this card. She made an oath that we will stay together. This is a contract. This is an emotional bond. Okay. And then we have thinking. Okay. Missing you, craving, and desiring. Now that is going to take us nicely into the next topic, right? Missing you, craving you, desiring, because Rihanna, she likes to have fun with other people outside of her committed relationship with ASAP. And so let's go ahead and get into love. Let's pull a couple of love cards and then we'll take it from there. Okay. But, she's a boss. And bosses, she's an alpha. It's on. Okay. This is her attitude in general when it comes to love. Like, it's on. Yeah, let's do this. I see you looking good and moving on. I don't care who you are talking to. I'm better. I will compete for you. Okay, and that's Rihanna's attitude. Look, I look good. There's nobody that compares to me. Why are you doing this, that, and the other? And that's her attitude, not with ASAP. It's different with him, but with other people that she has, intimate relationships with, she's taking that attitude. Okay, let's get a love oracle card here. Very soon. Clearly decide what you want so that it comes to you now. Okay. I get that Rihanna is always on the prowl, but people are always on the prowl for her. She can't help that she's sultry, right? Sexy and draws them in. There's something that draws them in. Okay, let's get some cards to see, just in general relationships, right? For Rihanna, not just with ASAP, just in general. Limit, boundary, speeding, explosion. Okay. She has her limits. She has boundaries. Like some people that she will get involved with will want more from this sultry young lady. They'll want more from her, but she has limits. It's like, no, I have ASAP. This is my love, even though, whatever she tells them. Okay, let's get another one. Terrific. Fantastic result, greatness, and great moments. Now, oh, you're funny, Rihanna. So, these encounters that she has are terrific to her. Let's get another one. Rihanna is a unique person. And I get that she would be like this with money or without money. It's not, because she's wealthy. It has nothing to do with it. And then we have resistance, secret admirer, suppressing, and timid. Well, she has a lot of secret admirers. A lot of people that want to come in and. And I get that Prince Harry, there was a little rendezvous there. Okay, let's move on to Rihanna's career. Let's get another career card and see what the cards want to tell us about her career. I get that she has great longevity and she'll be out there for many years, decades is what I get. It's not as much with music, but music will still be in her life. Okay. Career, we have insurance. Insurance. I just get that for that insurance. Let's get another one. Actually, let's clarify that insurance card. Let's get a tarot card. Because I'm getting something, but let's get a card. Okay. Now, as it relates to career, so we have somebody that's having sleepless nights, and we're also talking about insurance, but we're talking about career. But for some reason, career this is not necessarily about career for Rihanna. This is about some sort of health issue. And I get that it relates to the children, the babies that she has given birth to, right? I get that she's not going to have, obviously, this person is wealthy and they're not going to have any problems with insurance, but the insurance comes out for me because, and the Nine of Swords is because there is some sort of health scare. And I get going forward, and I'm going to leave that there. So let's try to delve in a little more. Okay, that was just a side. Let's get in. Okay, there we go. I'm going to take this card because it's sitting on top, and it clearly is speaking to me. And people already know that she is an entrepreneur, and she's going to move more and more into that. Like right now, she works with others, like maybe with Fenty or with the lingerie, things like that. There are other people involved, but she's going to move more into entrepreneurship. Okay, so let's get some oracle cards on that. Let's pull from this deck, and then we'll close out. But yeah, I get that she's going to be out there. She has longevity in this world of being in the public eye. Let's get two cards here. Train. Arena. Okay, in this arena, it speaks to competitive environments, sporting events, performance, and stage. It speaks to what I was just saying. She'll be in the arena. She'll be still having concerts, still doing things, still out in the public eye. When you're in an arena, you're in the spotlight. And then we have train, and the train just tells me this train. I mean, look at how pristine and beautiful this train is. Look at it. I mean, I've been on plenty of trains in the city that I live in, and they don't look anything like this. But we're talking about Rihanna, and she wouldn't have it any other way. Okay? And so it's like with this card, what I get is, everything that she touches turns to gold. It'll be good. She just has that sixth sense about things. So that's Rihanna. Rihanna's love life is good. She has other relationships and an understanding with her, might as well be her husband ASAP, because I don't see them splitting. And I see more children, actually, and I do see a daughter. But her success is there. She has laid a great foundation, and that foundation is just going to keep building. I'm an amazing artist here. So I'm going to leave it there. Thank you so much for stopping by The Humble Seer. As always, you take good care, and we'll talk soon. Bye.